Crafty veterans on both of these rosters, Clark. How do you see that impacting the game?
Well, B.A., it's going to lead to some high-level basketball. You got a roster full of high IQ players. They know what it takes to get W's. I'm very much looking forward to this matchup because of that.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Curry and Pons make up the backcourt, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Now here's Curry. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Over Green. James can't get it to go. Here's Golden State. And we're about a minute into the first. Back to Kuminga. The 3 from Curry. Drops in the 3.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Doncic passes to Reeves. It's James on the wing. Oh, and the jam by James.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Hachimura against Butler. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler finds Curry. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Doncic passes to James. Here's the 3. Doncic, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Kuminga. Pass to Butler. Right side Curry. Pulls it from the corner. Connects. The jumper drops. Curry's got 5 now.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
As they place in the top 10 in fast break points, they take their chances to run, and it's something they're really good at.
Ranking #1 in steals, this team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. The shot. That one's good from James on the assist from Hachimura. He's got 7.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Left side Kuminga. Outside Butler. Pass to Pajemski. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Pajemski, shooting 1.
And that one misses. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Curry passes to Green. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 20. Out to James. Reeves with a screen on Kuminga. Here's James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And then the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Here's Doncic. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Hachimura outside. James outside. Hayes with a screen on Curry. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Finney Smith's checked in for Hachimura.
Your Lakers. Number 17, Dorian Finney-Smith.
And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 1. Shot is good by Curry.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the players who have been flat out dominant scoring the ball and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Second, Luka Doncic.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with him about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Allie, thank you. So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Los Angeles. Green with a screen on Reeves. 6 to shoot. Pajemski with it. Now Doncic defending. And stolen by Hayes. Doncic against Curry. They get it back. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Finney Smith a screen. Beyond the arc. And he buries his first look.
Finney Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Curry passes to Butler. Over Reeves. The shot by Butler, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Kuminga. Curry passes to Kuminga. Green with a screen on James. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Doesn't get much smoother than that in the pick and roll. Butler really creative in these situations, and he's hard to guard.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Butler. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Butler's got his second basket on the night.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
James passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic, and from 16 feet away, he cans it. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Butler on the wing. To the paint. Some solid defense from Hayes. The Lakers lead by 4. Now Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's hear it for your Lakers.
Make some changes. Moody's checked in for Kuminga, and Spencer's subbed in for Pajemski. The Lakers on D. 6-point lead. Butler with the ball. Finney-Smith's there. Butler with the bucket.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to James. Hayes inside. Finney-Smith passes to James. Just 5 on the clock. Warriors with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now here's Moody. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. James outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 15 points.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Here's Post. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now, here is James. He had 16 in the win against Houston. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to post. Outside Moody. Puts it up. The shot by Butler. No good.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. Yeah, really left them no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
He misses the free throw. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for James. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Spencer. He hits the second from the line. Warriors trail by 4. Curry with it. 10 points for him. Here's Santos. Pass to post. Here's Santos. 5 to shoot. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And here's Reeves outside. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And here's Curry for 3. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 13 now.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Now here's Reeves. The putback. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look.
The previous play is under review.
The video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They trail by 6. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Heel to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Then it's Moody, and it's Santos in at the power forward. Now here's Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vincent. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Santos. And here's Curry. Here's Post. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Healed with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Reeves. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Pass to Heel. Curry, a screen on Reeves. Outside Moody. Here's Santos. And stolen by Vanderbilt. From deep, Reeves drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Zero hesitation from Reeves that time. He never lacks confidence.
Hield passes to Moody. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're just stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Healed against Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Now Vincent. Finney-Smith with it. Pass to Vincent. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Shot is good by Goodwin. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Good look from Hachimura there, feeding the open man.
Golden State has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Here's Reeves. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And the basket by Hield.
Confidence oozing from the corner shot. Hield staying true from deep.
Vincent up top. He's covered by Curry. Here's Hachimura. Santos pulls it in. Golden State with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Offensive rebound, Looney. Goes up again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. It's James on the wing. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
That's his first.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Moody. The Warriors trailing. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Only 4 games left of the regular season. Let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And checking out Golden State, down a few spots.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Now here's Butler. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Also forced a bunch of trips to the line. You can control a game like that.
And this is Jimmy's sweet spot. He loves finding room to shoot that mid-range jumper.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Golden State. And Doncic with the jam. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Reeves. James against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. 20 points for him. Missed inside. Now Pajimski. The kick out, Curry. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Reeves, defended by Pajimski. James against Butler. Back to Reeves. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reeves has got 11.
Certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
Outside, Green. It's Pajimski on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
That's his
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Reeves.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Pajemski's checked in for Hield. Here's a look at some stats for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Lakers trail by 3. Vincent outside. Pass to James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
And this game for LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
James against Butler. Back to Curry. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. To the inside. James passes to Hachimura. James against Butler. Back to Hachimura. 5 on the clock. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Vincent. And so Curry nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
James outside. Shoots over Kuminga. Oh, LeBron rising to the challenge.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
Curry passes to Green. Now Kuminga. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry takes the contact and hits it anyway.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
On the attack, Curry. Hachimura against Butler. Green for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game following their win against the Rockets.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Now here's Hachimura. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Green with the ball. Hachimura covering. Curry looking it over. Pass to Butler. And here's Pajemski. There's the three. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hayes. Outside Reeves. Shoots over Kuminga. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Inside. Here's Doncic. Hauled in by Curry. Curry creates inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half court shot. In the deep. They're thinking about the shot. So low.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. Looking at the East, Paulo Banchero.
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Golden State has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Curry for the lead. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 35.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Hayes against Green. Reeves with a screen on Kuminga. Tries a 10-footer. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Outside Butler. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Curry, that's good.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Hachimura sets a screen. Clock at 6. Reeves finds Hayes. Here's James. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Curry. Butler with the ball. Outside Kuminga. Now Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
Stephen Curry.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Curry nails both of them. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Doncic passes to Hayes. The ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Let's take a second to see which teams have been hitting the glass with a fury this season. The Warriors, 4th.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Hachimura finds James. 6 to shoot. With the 10-footer. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 5. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And in the category of free throw shooting, they're in the top half of the league. I wouldn't call it a strength, but they're not giving away too many points at the line.
And as you said, their defense this season has been rock solid. They don't give up a lot of easy scoring options and put good pressure on the offense. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Hayes with it. Green picks him up. Hayes against Green. Just 4 to shoot. There's a double team with Podziemski. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Now here's Podziemski. He's covered by Reeves. Kuminga's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Here's Doncic. Following the score by Golden State. Let's go with a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic against Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Curry. Doncic against Curry. Curry with the block.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up. Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Now here's Hayes. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Back to Reeves. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his third foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
That one's good from Green. And the assist by Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 11. Doncic passes to James. Now Reeves. Doncic up top. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Pajemski. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Floats one up. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. James deciding where to go with it. Back to Doncic. Curry with the block.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Reeves. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Putting his head down and going to work. I love that intensity from Reeves.
The Warriors lead by 9. Pass to Green. Now Curry, guarded by Doncic. Green with a screen on Doncic. The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Hachimura, the pass to James. Over Kuminga. Shot's good by James. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Butler. Now here's Curry. The 3. And the Warriors miss again. James outside. Here's the pick. Launches the 3. Kept alive. Hayes with a screen on Butler. James passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Well, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play, James is excellent at that.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. Hachimura with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Hayes against Butler to snap the cold streak.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent in forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe, have been a little harder to come by.
That's good from Butler.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Finney Smith's checked in for Hachimura. That one misses.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
On the wing, Reeves. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Butler. 17 points in the game.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Doncic passes to James. Doncic with it. Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Now here's Hield. He has 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Hield's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 14. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Post. Outside Moody. Hield on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Hield against Reeves. And the basket by Hield. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Inside Hield knows persistence is key. He ignores the coverage and just focuses on getting it to go.
You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence, Clark.
Well, not just self-confidence, B.A. You better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left off the catch. He can dribble into the 3 on occasion. That shot he's got is pure.
So it's Los Angeles now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. In the paint, Luka!
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Outside Butler. That one off the back iron and out.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Back to James. Over Hield. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Butler taking his time here. Unloads from 13. Here's Post. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
All right, fans,
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Lakers trail by 7. And so in the game for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Post in at the center position.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from James. The Warriors lead by 5. Pass to Post. It's picked off. Vincent with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Here's Goodwin. Hachimura with a screen on Hield. Vincent off target with the 3. Up top, Moody. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Outside Curry. And that one drops. Curry's got 44.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
Here's James. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, LeBron James.
First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Warriors lead by 6. And it's Hield missing. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Here's James. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Strong take by Hachimura. He is built to do damage in there.
Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Missing at the line can be contagious. Unfortunately for them, it's been a season-long issue.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, you can sum up Rui Hachimura by calling him a pro's pro, a hard worker, and a guy that just continues to add value to his team.
Now here's Curry. A deep 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Finney-Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. James passes to Vincent. And here's Hachimura. James inside, guarded by Hield. Yep, that one goes. James has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Outside Curry. And here's Hield. Here's Post. And he jams it home with authority.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
Vincent outside. Pass to James. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got 4 rebounds now. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now here's Heel. Tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. Tip.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Moody.
Pajemski.
Lakers trail by 5. Here's Vincent. Pass to James. Double team on James. Here's Vincent. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Looney with the ball. Now Heel over James. That one a little long. Now here's Vincent. He's covered by Curry. Vincent outside. Double team on James. Pass to Finney-Smith. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Vincent. He squares up and sinks it.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. And it's the Lakers on the break. Vincent can't hit. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Curry. To the left side wing. Looney passes to Heel. Nails it from 3.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Vincent with the ball. Out to Hachimura. James outside. Hachimura with a screen on Heel. Back to Hachimura. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists tonight.
I think Rui got the look that he wanted at the arc that time, so he took it.
Now here's Curry. They set the pick. The 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Vincent outside. Heel against James. What muscle from James!
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Heel finds Curry. Out left to the wing. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Goodwin. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to James. Fires the 3. James from distance. Easy work.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Left side Pajemski. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. Out to the wing. To the middle.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
The 4th team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Finney-Smith. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. The Warriors have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Outside, Green. Pass to Pajemski. There's the drive, and stolen by Hayes. James inside. Another bucket! Wow!
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
And the top 5 is Baylor, Harden, Kobe, MJ, and that guy at the top, Chamberlain. And that is NBA royalty.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And so it's Golden State with it. Right side, Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Butler. From deep three-point land. And the Warriors miss again. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. The lead is 2. Pulls up at the elbow. The shot by James, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. James outside. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry with it. Now Doncic defending. And it's in there.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Doncic against Curry. James left side. Outside Reeves. Screen by James. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Nice effort by Reeves that time. This wasn't going to be denied despite getting fouled.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves. 1 shot.
Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. And here's Butler. Hachimura covering. Shot is up. Hits yet again. Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Now here's Reeves. James outside. Pass to Hayes. Back to James. Double team on James. Doncic finds Hachimura. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hachimura's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Outside Butler. Pass to Green. Now here's Pajemski. He's covered by Reeves.
I have no clue what they were doing out there. Not the guy you want to foul in this situation.
That's his first personal foul. The team is in the penalty. At the line for Los Angeles, Austin Reed, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Reeves.
Reeves went from undrafted to being a starting caliber player in this league. You do not see that often.
And so Reeves nails both of them. Warriors trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Outside Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. And so Curry nails both of them.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Hachimura outside. Pass to James. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Warriors trail by 6. 1:35 left in the game. Curry, that's good.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Kuminga against James. Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Here's James. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line for LeBron James. 3-1.
That free throw good from James. Golden State has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Butler. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
No fear in Butler. Not afraid of anybody. Poise personified. Takes pride in stepping up when the game is on the line.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Got a hand on it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yep, count it. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Kuminga's shot is off. Doncic against Curry. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking a challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
Yeah, cry.
On the floor.
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now Golden State's starting five. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Nothing the D can really do there. They should work on pushing Kuminga maybe a little further out.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And here is Doncic, guarded by Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. And it's in off the backboard.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Butler passes to Green. Curry against Doncic. Curry is inside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Reeves outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Kuminga after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside Butler, beyond the arc. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Reeves. Doncic against Curry. Misses the jumper.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Kuminga. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Kuminga to end the cold streak, and the Warriors miss again. All right, Brent, quickly, first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga?
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Here's Doncic. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Doncic against Curry. And Hayes throws it down.
The orchestrator. Doncic knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
Here's Pajemski. He's defended by Reed. Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry fires from way outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Pass to Hayes, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's James. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Pajemski. He's defended by Reeves. Outside Kuminga. Curry wide open. Another three for Golden State.
Curry was such a smooth three-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
Doncic kicks to Hachimura. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. It's Butler. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Butler's got his second bucket tonight.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. You take a look at Los Angeles. Advantage in 1 series. And, of course, the Warriors. They're sitting in 5th place.
And I think for the Lakers, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Outside Butler from the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Yep, that one goes.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Hayes. Now Reeves. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. Here on the 2K leaderboard of the NBA's leading defensive teams since the All-Star break. Number 5, the Warriors.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Curry passes to Kuminga. And it's off from three-point range. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Golden State. Reeves with the screen on Curry. Inside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Curry. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Kuminga against Doncic. Over Kuminga. Doncic, no good. The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Curry is inside. Covered by Hayes. Clock at 6. Outside Curry. Over Hayes. LeBron grabs the miss.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. And Hayes throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Curry after the basket by Los Angeles. Kuminga down low. Working on Finney-Smith. They get it back. There's Green with the three. And the three ball is good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Vincent's checked in for the Lakers. Different look for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Doncic outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. James with the bucket. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
I swear LeBron James doesn't have 4. He's got 6 gears. Could finish with force, but also switch it up. Nice soft floater there.
Here's Spencer. Back to Butler. Lets a floater go. LeBron with some nice D.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Now here's LeBron. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Vanderbilt comes in for Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in. Here's Butler. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Fires from 14, and he gets the bucket. Butler's got 8 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Down low, Vanderbilt kicks to Finney-Smith. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter of the game. Bounce pass from Reeves. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Connect, he's checked in for James. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. The Warriors leading. Pass to post. And here is Hield. 1:42 left to play in the first. They set the screen. 4 on the clock for 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Connect. Reeves right side. Releases from 15, and that's good for 2. 6 points for him. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Hield dishes to Curry. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Reeves against Hield. Vanderbilt a screen on Hield. Baseline jumper. Reeves can't hit. The Warriors trail. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry looking around. To the inside. Post. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Reeves against Hield. Here's Reeves. He's got 6. There's the 3. Traps in the tray. Reeves has got 9. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 2, setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. Then there's Moses Moody, and it's Santos in at the 4 spot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Vincent with it. Can't hit from in close.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Moody the pass to Santos. Curry on the drive. It's good. He's got 8.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Finney-Smith passes to Reeves. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
From deep, Reeves. The Lakers rebound. Here's Vincent. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Pass to post. Now here's Curry. Fires the 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Vincent the pass to Reeves. They set the pick. Over Hield. And that one goes long. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So out left to the wing. Moody's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Vincent finds Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. Warriors trail by 3. Hield with it. 8 points his last outing. Over Reeves. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Down low. Moody with it. Gwinnett picks him up. Here's Santos. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And James subbed in for Connect. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after LeBron James's miss. Pass to Moody. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
They need this. And it's LeBron missing. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Back to Green. To the middle. Here's Moody. Moody. It's good on the putback. Moody's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Pass to LeBron from outside the arc. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Kuminga's come in for Golden State. Jimmy Butler comes in for Moses Moody. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 3-point lead. Green kicks to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Back to Green. Pass to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Top shot, Curry.
And the lightning quick release of Curry really came in handy there.
Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Here's Podziemski after Luka Doncic's bucket. Here's Doncic. 20 points for him last game against Houston. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Hachimura. Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron outside. Now Finney-Smith. Clock at 4. And here's Doncic from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry finds Kuminga. Butler with the ball. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Green. Kuminga dishes to Curry. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. The 3 for Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for the Lakers. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Golden State. Hachimura against Butler. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Oh, man, Kuminga getting creative at the rim.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. LeBron is screen on Hield. Fires the three. Doncic, no good. Warriors leading by 4. High arcing shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Hield plays with such drive and intensity at all times that he just can't help but create a foul shot with that opportunity.
Buddy Hield, 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
Both free throws good from Hield.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Hachimura against Butler. Hachimura kicks to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Luka Doncic.
Where they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now here's Hield. He's got 6. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Hachimura. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 10 points.
They don't call him Jimmy Buckets for nothing.
LeBron passes to Finney-Smith. Now Hachimura. James up top, defended by Kuminga. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
You see LeBron just shrug off that contact there. It's like nothing even hit him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
And so it's Golden State with it. I want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
The Lakers trade. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Podziemski. Over Doncic. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his second basket of the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Up top, Reeves, covered by Hield. Reeves gets the bucket.
And how's that? Horrible, the killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Green. Butler from outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. James against Butler. Comes up empty down low. Warriors leading by 5. Taken away by Hayes. James outside. The layup off target.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
The 3 for Doncic. The Warriors pull it in. Now Podziemski shoots over Doncic. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny, one time.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Warriors.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets. I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Warriors leading by 8. James is out there with Hachimura. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Now Doncic after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And Hayes throws it down.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And here is Hachimura. After Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. And here's LeBron outside. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Now, Hachimura. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. Reeves can't hit. Outside Curry. With the floater. Come on, Steph! Ridiculous!
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Kicks it out to James. LeBron James just too strong.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
And stolen by LeBron. Here's Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 16.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Pass to Hachimura. LeBron left side. It's good. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Love seeing LeBron rise up with confidence in the mid-range. That's a good shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And here we can check out the story for LeBron James.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Warriors leading by 5. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Puts up a deep three. Curry making it look so easy.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's LeBron. And Hayes kicks to Doncic. James a screen on Curry. Doncic bounce pass. James jackhammers it down.
Great awareness from LBJ. Great at slashing off the ball. Open space available. He filled it.
Outside Butler. Takes it inside. Green left side. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Green's got his second basket of the night. Lakers trail by 8. Doncic outside. Pass to Reeves. To the paint. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And Hayes throws it down.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Curry dishes to Green. Here's Podziemski. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Podziemski's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hachimura against Butler. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by LeBron. Warriors leading by 8. And Curry has it in the corner. A 3-pointer, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Back to Curry. It's deflected and stolen by LeBron. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's the Lakers
Moody's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Third is Luka Doncic.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry finds Moody. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the slam by Moody.
Yeah, Green loves tearing your defense apart by making great passes and executing on offense.
Reeves outside. Over in the corner, Doncic. Rare corner three from Luka. Drains it.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
Pass to Buck. Back to Curry. And it's blocked. Fast break, the Lakers. Now here is Hachimura. He's covered closely. Down low. They double him with Green. Here's Hayes. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Moody. Here's Podziemski. He's defended by Reed. It's deflected. Doncic outside. Here's Reeves. He's defended by Podziemski. There's the lob to the hoop, and Hayes throws it down. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Curry. 18 points for him. Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
To the middle. Here's James. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. LeBron's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Here's Podziemski. He has 6. Pass to Butler. There's the pick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
You don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Reeves the pass to James.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. And he makes the first.
It feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the triple. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Healed against Reeves. 6 to shoot. LeBron outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
First free throw is good.
When we think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind, notably how hungry he is to win at all costs.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Gannett comes in for LeBron. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in. And so Butler nails both of them.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Reeves outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. And he makes good on the layup. Vanderbilt's got his 2nd basket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Santos. To the inside. Stolen away. An even 3-on-3 break. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Up top for Vanderbilt. Pass to connect. Misses the 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Now, here's Doncic. 22 points for him. To the wing on the left. Reeves outside. Over Moody. The rebound by Post. Now here's Butler. Puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers ahead. They're up by 1. 2K Sports. Back in a moment. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Getting there. The ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Well, preaching how important it is, Greg, to take quality shots.
I mean, he doesn't want to settle for average shots. He wants his team to get in the habit of taking great shots.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Then there's Moody. And it's Post in at the 5, home in the paint. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Free throw, no good from Vincent. The Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in.
Trace Jackson Davis.
Pass to Vincent. Now here is Hachimura. James outside. 5 on the clock. Over Moody. James, no good. The Warriors trailing. In the corner, Moody with it. Hands it from downtown.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Lakers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. The 10-footer. Bank shot, no good.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
There's the screen. Top of the key, Jackson Davis. Here's Curry, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Curry. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. It's good.
Exploding through the contact inside. Hachimura putting a little punch behind that motion.
Healed outside. Tries again. Jackson Davis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
The Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. That one misses for Jackson Davis. Lakers trail by 4. Vincent with it. LeBron outside. Three-pointer. Whoa! James showing the range.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Back to Hield. Over LeBron. Hield can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the book. Count it.
All 3 levels, LeBron James, the ultimate all-time scorer.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Post. Finney Smith defending. Pass to Curry. To the middle. And Post gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry.
Here's Finney Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Clearly a foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith taking 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Finney-Smith. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Goodwin. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Kevin Knox comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. Finney-Smith hits them both. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Curry outside, connects from three-point range. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
The first one falls. And Los Angeles with some changes. Austin Reeves is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for James. And the Warriors also making a change. Santos is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Vincent. Hield against Reeves. And they double up Doncic. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Hayes.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
And here is Hield. He's looking for Looney and finds him.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
LA's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. The 10-footer. And it's Doncic missing. Warriors leading by 4. Podziemski finds Hield. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's a taste of how fearless and confident Buddy Hield can play. Love applying the pressure.
The Lakers making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in.
Mind the lane.
Mind the lane.
The line for one.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Hield. And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by 7. Vincent the pass to Hayes. Doncic with it. Reeves outside. Now here's Doncic. He's defended by Podziemski. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now here's Curry, defended by Vincent. Green deciding where to go with it. Hield outside. Oh, good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Vincent. Doncic outside. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's Doncic missing. Warriors leading by 5. Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Butler. Oh, no. Stopping Butler that time.
Good D. Better O. Butler's got an uncanny ability to just outwork and outduel his opponent.
A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. James checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Hachimura in for Vincent. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the second free throw, good.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
LeBron kicks to Hachimura. On the wing, Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Podziemski. Green against Doncic. Outside, Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. James with it. Kuminga picks him up. LeBron going to work inside.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Doncic against Curry. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Hachimura the pass to Doncic. And it's Hayes in the corner. Back to Hachimura. Oh, good on the 3. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 6-point lead. Kuminga, screen on Doncic. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Doncic finds Reeves. Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. Oh, Doncic launching that one.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Get ready, everyone.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Well, their passes occur. Golden State moving the ball around. Podziemski on the wing. Clock at 6. And the shot is good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's LeBron. He sinks the 11-footer. James has got 33.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Outside Butler. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. He doesn't hit that one. Nice defense from Kuminga. Floats it up for Kuminga. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, that's impressive. Kuminga with the catch and the flush.
James looking around.
so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
Butler against Hachimura. Now here's Butler. He's tightly guarded. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
And he does it with and without the ball. Butler stuffing that stat sheet.
James in the post. Defended by Kuminga. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Butler kicks to Green, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Curry can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
So it's the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 11 points. We can probably expect to see them slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. A three-pointer off the mark. And an intentional foul right there.
His third personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Pajemski. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 8. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
The team is in the penalty. Shooting for Golden State, Jimmy Butler. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.